I went out to feed the chickens and freshen their water one chilly afternoon. This was my quiet time, my fresh air time, my all mine time. Often, the neighboring wild birds joined in the feast. A flutter at the water dish caught my eye. A hurt little sparrow that couldn't fly away when I approached. If he couldn't get up off the ground, he wouldn't make it through the cold night. I scooped him up, carefully folded his wings, and tucked him into the safe, warm underarm of my coat so I could finish my chores before going back inside. Then I'd fix him up. Closed the gate behind me and walked across the yard. Wriggling and chirps came from my coat. I told him he'd be free soon. He'd be all right. In the warm house, I reached in my coat to find his little body lifeless. I thought I was saving his life. I thought I was careful. I thought I knew best. Why didn't I listen to his panic? This was my client's first baby. In Haiti, you only went to the clinic when you were sick. She was pregnant, not sick. She'd not scheduled a tour of the family birthing center or taken a childbirth class. This environment was totally foreign to her. Nursing staff fluttered about the room. A stack of clean linens, the bulky warming unit used for the baby's initial exam and measurements. Typing on the computer, placing the monitor belts on her belly. A nurse approached, wearing one sterile exam glove with lubricant gel on her fingertips. "I'm going to check you now," she said. She pulled the covers back with her ungloved hand and repositioned the patient's legs to a splayed position. There was no interpreter present, no delay to check for understanding. Only action, movement, intrusion. My client and I breathed deeply together. This was lasting longer than normal. The patient shifted her hips, and her body tensed. She squeezed my hand tightly. "Almost done?" I asked the nurse. No response. I switched my client's hand to my other and gently wiped the silent tear rolling down her face. I cupped her cheek in my hand, trying to offer comfort. It seemed like this check would never end, and I was only observing. I repeated, "Almost done? Almost done? Almost done?" When the OB appeared, the nurse reported that the patient was dilated to 5 centimeters, but not equilaterally effaced. She explained that she had, quote, pulled down the thicker side of the cervix. So she had manipulated her patient's internal structures without any explanation, let alone the patient's consent. The United States consistently ranks as the worst of the world's developed nations for maternal mortality rates. Until informed consent is prioritized in the treatment of maternal health patients in the U.S., birth trauma will continue to contribute to this appalling rank.